What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pleeka. Today we are doing another tier list video. We're going to be ranking the Quentin Tarantino movies.
Keep your mouth shut.
Well,
I mean, don't say one fucking word, okay?
okay, Lewis.
I don't know why the order is this way, but I'm just leaving it how it is. So we are starting with Death Proof. Now, Death Proof is probably one of his smaller movies, I would say. At least not as well known. At least I would think so, but I love it. I honestly think Death Proof is a masterpiece. Such a fun movie. Just the stunts alone in the movie with the car chases, them getting on the cars, the actors and actresses in it. It's just a really, really fun time. You got Rosario Dawson, you got Kurt Russell. Just them alone is a fucking fun time. I really, really enjoy it. I think Death Proof is one of his greater movies. Speaking of his greater movies, fucking Django Unchained, also another masterpiece. There is nothing I don't like about Django Unchained. It's a fun Western movie. You got Christoph Waltz, you got Jamie Foxx. Sorry about Jamie Foxx now, but Samuel L. Jackson, Leonardo DiCaprio fucking steals the show in the movie.
Hey! Now lay your palm flat on that tabletop. If you lift those palms off that turtle shell tabletop, Mr. Pooch is gonna let loose with both barrels that sawed off.
It's one of Quentin Tarantino's best piece of works, I think. I fucking love Django Unchained, and if you haven't seen it, I highly suggest go watching it. Inglourious Bastards. This one's good. I enjoy it. You gotta be in the mood for it though, cause like, I don't know, I think like 20% of it or something is in English. I know it's a small portion, and not like that's a horrible thing, but like the style of movie, I'm not always in the mood to watch that kind, although it is fucking fun as hell. So I don't know, I'm here or there for it sometimes. Although I will say for Inglourious Bastards, I fucking love Christoph Waltz's performance in that. Him and Brad Pitt, anytime they're on screen, I'm fully locked in. And then it's the other bits that I kind of get bored with, I gotta be honest, but them, I fucking love their performances in it.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
Next, we have Kill Bill Volume 1. This I would put in masterpiece as well. We're gonna put these together. Kill Bill Volume 2, I would say is great. Actually, no, Kill Bill Volume 2, I'd say is good. Kill Bill Volume 1 is a masterpiece. I love that. I could watch that. Same with these other three up there. I could watch that nonstop, and it's fucking fun. Just like the last 45 minutes, that sword fight before she fights Lucy Liu, that alone is fucking enough to sell me on the movie. Plus the opening fight scene in the beginning, everything with her in the hospital. That's just a fun movie. I really enjoy Kill Bill 1. I know it's kind of disappointing. Quentin has threatened to make a Kill Bill Volume 3 and end the thing altogether. I think that'd be really fun. It's kind of disappointing. We probably aren't ever going to get that, but I don't know. I'm glad with what we got. Kill Bill Volume 2 is good, but it's just not as fun as the first movie, and I feel like it kind of lags here and there, and it's a little more goofy in spots, and I don't know. The ending is cool with the in his heart and whatever, but I kind of wanted a big fight with Bill, but whatever. It's a good movie. It's fun to pair them all together. I haven't watched the cut of them like in one sitting. I kind of do want to see that. I think that'd be really fun. But them as the two movies, I think the first one's better. Jackie Brown, I just saw for the first time recently. Me and Hess did a podcast on all of Quentin Tarantino's movies. I was unsure about this movie. My dad used to really love it, and me and Hess watched it for the first time, and I fucking really liked it. I would put this up here with great. It's not one of my favorites of his movies, but it's one that I like. If I'm in the mood to watch a Quentin Tarantino movie and I don't want to watch one I've seen a million times, like Pulp Fiction or Django and shit like that, I'll throw in Jackie Brown now, and it'll be a fun new experience. New as in I've only seen it like one time, so that's what I mean by new. But yeah, that one it surprised me how fun that was. I just didn't know the story. I knew nothing about it. You got Robert De Niro in it. I can't think of any other cast members' names, but you got some other really good cast members in it. I really like Jackie Brown. It surprised me how much I liked it. The one scene in Jackie Brown, though, that will stick with me forever is when Robert De Niro fucking just shoots the girl in the mall parking lot after she's been annoying him through the whole thing.
Lewis? Is it this aisle or is it the next one over?
It's this one.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're positive? Don't seem sure to me.
Hey, don't say anything else, okay? Keep your mouth shut.
Well,
I mean, don't say one fucking word, okay?
okay, Lewis.
And she just fucking gets there, and he just shoots her in the parking lot and goes on, and eventually that gets him killed as well. but that scene will always stick with me. It just surprised the shit out of me when he actually did it. So I do love that part. As kind of sad as it is, that's kind of fun. Which in the moment I was like, "Fuck you, Robert De Niro. I liked her." What the? But then afterwards thinking about the scene, it was pretty fun. Next, we have Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I think this might be my favorite. Why did I say it like that? My favorite of the Quentin Tarantino movies. It's hard to say exactly, but I think it might be. It's just like, I love the story of it. I love the little twist in reality. Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, Margot Robbie. It's like the perfect cast for a Quentin movie to me. It's just so. Actually, no, it's not. The only way this movie could get any better is if Christoph Waltz was in it and if Samuel L. Jackson was in it. If they were in this movie in some kind of role, I don't know what the hell it would be, but I would fucking love that. Maybe Christoph Waltz is Charles Manson. That would have been crazy, but I would have loved that. Next, we have Pulp Fiction. This is another one, like, obviously a masterpiece. Who doesn't love Pulp Fiction? You're a lunatic if you don't. But the multiple timelines, how everything gets put together, John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson, one of his best roles, I think. It's just a great movie. Uma Thurman, again, just so fun. Time flies by while you're watching that movie. Like, this is the movie that makes me, like, appreciate good dialogue in movies, where you can just go on and have scenes of people literally just walking to an apartment building, having, like, a 20-minute conversation, and I'm, like, thrilled in watching the entire thing. Reservoir Dogs. This one I have a weird relationship with, because growing up, my dad would always just bring me out to the living room in the scene where the guy gets his ear cut off and then start dancing after he cut the dude's ear, and that's all I knew about the movie. But, like, as a little child, I would do that, and I would start dancing like the guy, and it was like, that was like the thing I was known for a little bit when we were little.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right, here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
So every time we'd watch the movie, he would pull me out for that. And I didn't actually watch it until a couple of years ago, like the entire thing. So it's weird for me, because like I feel like I've seen it and I haven't seen it, Compared to Quentin's other movies, I would have to say that this one is just good as well. I enjoy it. I like it. There's parts that I kind of get bored with. It is fun, like at least the first time you're watching it, like who's the mole and whatever, and is this guy, like, are they gonna kill the cop? What's going on here? All these things, that's neat. But I kind of feel like after you know the story, a little bit like the next one here, it's not as fun for a rewatch. That's kind of what I really rate movies for, is the rewatchability, and I feel like Reservoir Dogs is like, I can only rewatch it so many times, The Hateful Eight. Now I like that more than Reservoir Dogs, but I feel like it's similar thing where, like, the twist of Channing Tatum coming through the floor and shooting Samuel Jackson's balls and all those things.
De adios to your huevos.
Now, this one does have a lot more rewatchability before those things. I think Hateful Eight is another one up there that could be Samuel L. Jackson's best work. Hateful Eight, Django Unchained, and Pulp Fiction, I think, at least in Quentin's movies, are some of Samuel L. Jackson's best work. I love Walter Goggins is amazing in this, and then Kurt Russell again. I'll watch anything with Kurt Russell. I'm watching the Godzilla show right now with Kurt Russell. Yeah, it's a very fun cast in Hateful Eight. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend that one as well. It almost didn't even get made too, because of his script got leaked, and then they did a stage play, and that did so well that he ended up making the movie anyways. So it has a kind of a fun little story with it as well. But even, all that, I think it still just has to go in the great category for me. All right, and that's all of the Quentin Tarantino movies, at least for now. He still has one more coming. I forget what it's called, but it's about, like, a movie reviewer, so, like, in the 90s, I think. So that'll be kind of fun. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Comment down below maybe another tier list I should do. And I'll see you guys next time.